Same equation if we just change one little thing. Same exact relationship, still using g, gravitational constant. But now what we do, if it's the moon orbiting the Earth, right here we have to take the mass of the Earth. That's it. That's the only thing we change, and this equation will allow us to calculate the period of orbit of the moon. But the trick is, this isn't what we normally want to do. The equation is written this way to show how it's the period that depends on those two things. But instead, what would astronomers do? They wouldn't measure the mass of the Earth and then the radius of orbit to find the period. They'd measure the period. That's an easy thing to do. They'd measure the distance from Earth to the moon. That's relatively easy to do. Measuring the mass of the Earth, that's not easy to do. Holy cow, what would you do? What kind of experiment would you perform to measure the mass of the Earth? It really can't be done, but it can be found. You would rearrange this equation and isolate mass of the Earth. You would measure the radius between the Earth and the moon. You would measure the orbital period of the moon, and you would calculate the mass of our planet. And just like knowing the mass of a star, once you know the mass of a planet, all sorts of other knowledge starts to flow your way. Because with mass and size you can get density, and with density you can learn about what the planet is made of, and you can compare that planet to other planets and what they're made of. And planetary formation starts to kick in. You start to learn about the interiors of planets and seismology and earthquakes, continental drift and plate tectonics. And it's wonderful. Huge amounts of knowledge start to come your way. Concrete knowledge that you really don't doubt. It's valid stuff. It's not guesswork at all if you know the mass. And so from Newton's work building on Kepler's work, we can get there. It's really cool stuff. Enough here in this video. If you have any questions about the law of gravitation, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.